Hello everybody, so today I'll be doing a review over the AcuRite 8550. I have it back on again. No time is not set correctly. But, so, this radio came out around roughly 2009, 2010 maybe. And I'm going to be doing a review over it. First up is the Putney's siren test, although there isn't any. This thing just goes from this normal tone
partly cloudy, a slight chance of showers and
to that.
in the morning.
Except its voice is really bad. Its speaker's doing horrible.
5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 30%.
Of course now it's doing better. When he's retired.
Anyhow, it's got a quick setup and a manual setup. I'm not going to go over those. There's nothing to talk about on this. Alright, so if you don't have a 4.5 volt charger for the dock, which I do, this thing runs off of 3 AA batteries. Now, if this video, well, actually, no, yeah. So, it still gets to 7 stations, obviously. It has an option of seeing a history of alerts that you had. Unfortunately, there ain't any because I just powered it back on. Backlight, it's full on blue. As I said, in comparison with this and the 12-259 back there. You can't see it. SFIPS codes. All that junk. For alerts, you cannot test alerts, and also you cannot cancel flood warning. Just one thing I do not recommend about this. If you do not want to hear flood warnings, do not get this.
It always wakes me up at 3 a.m. in the morning with a flood warning. It always happens.
Well, until I retired it.
Yeah. Every single month that I had the same service, it would have a flood warning average per month. And it would happen over and over and over again. Every time.
Yeah. I just said it earlier, so I would add in it. Segment. So, yeah, back then, this was on sort of the cheaper side, because this guy, the 12-259, was a whole $50. This guy, see what I was meaning? Backlights are way different. You can set the date and time on this guy as well, but you can't do in here, I don't think. No, you can't. You can't do it. The voice stuff on this, I think, went way higher to about the point where this, it's like first or second volume is.
Unseasonably warm with...
That's just the first volume. I was about as high as like the fourth thing on here. Nowadays, this guy can't even get over that still, but not too far. But the speaker's doing horrible. That's why it's not on the main network, because I tried to conserve the speaker as far as I could until I could find a weather radio to replace it, which I was looking at the Zone Guard Plus, and then I tried, and I decided got to the 521. I mean, no, you had 521. And I decided to look for a 522, which was non-existent on the site I was looking at. Well, actually, it was non-existent anywhere on the internet. So I went with a 259, which is a 522, but in a gray color. and different backlight color. Yeah. Just a little add-on. Bye.